All right, this one got a little weird. I don't know if you've followed the people like Bill Ackman, the billionaire, who was calling out Harvard students for blaming Israel for these Hamas attacks, calling on CEOs not to hire any one of them. My next CEO was among those who agreed. David Duel is the Easy Health CEO, so he advocated just that. And curiously enough, his LinkedIn account was blocked, remains blocked. He joins us right now. David, that seems a little more than coincidental, but what do you make of that?
Thank you, Neil, for having me today. I'd like to share some context. I think that'd be helpful to frame the situation. My family fled their homeland of Iran over 2,000 years due to the Islamic Revolution in 1979. The Persian Jewish community had to flee overnight, a once unimaginable situation. And as a result of my family's experience, I don't take my freedoms and securities for granted. I'm a student of history and anti-Semitism, and I'm aware of how tenuous our safety is in society. Our campuses are supposedly bastions of free speech, but are truly domains of preferred speech at best. I think you and I know very well that in the wake of George Floyd, if white nationalists decided to hold a rally at UCLA or Harvard, it would never be allowed. Yet these same elite institutions are allowing and often encouraging calls of protest for the slaughter and genocide of the Jewish people, chanting "River to the sea, Palestine will be free." These are the same people who so vocally demanded safe spaces for everyone and misgendering to be deemed a human rights violation. So I'm not surprised my account was taken down for sharing a list of students who were advocating for the death and destruction of the Jewish people. We're not talking about arguments over a two-state solution or political divisions of land. We're talking about Hamas. We're talking about terrorism, whose own charter calls for the extermination of the Jews. So I think the hypocrisy and lack of moral clarity on campuses and with administration is conscious or subconscious anti-Semitism, and we need to make sure these students pay a price and that their neighbors, friends, and employers know that they harbor these beliefs.
So you're saying for what they did as college kids, and you're quite right, a lot of it, very strong reactions to it, that unless they reverse those views, or you would never hire any one of them.
I think nobody should be judged by the worst decision they made at their life. I've made a lot of stupid decisions in my life, but I think they have an opportunity to publicly renounce their support for terrorism and Jew hatred. And this is not about my personal not hiring of folks, because I'm a small impact, but ultimately about the broader community knowing who these people are, and for all employers, neighbors, and friends to know that these folks harbor these types of beliefs. At the end of the 20th century, 40% of university faculty and students in Vienna were Jews. That number went to 0, and they got killed in the Holocaust. I'm going to do my part to prevent this from happening again, and I felt the need to speak up, knowing full well that this would come at a financial and personal price. I've already received multiple threats, bombarded with hate messages, but history has shown that the price of inaction could be greater.
All right. Well, we have reached out to LinkedIn to find out what happened here. We've not heard back, but we do want to keep track of this and maybe get you back and find out how that's going. But David, thank you for taking the time.
Thank you so much, Neil. I appreciate it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.